Francisco Madero with Pastor Millo Sonira. And Abby's working on the Philistine. Di hola. Dile hola. Hola. Today we'll be traveling to the remote villages of Charcos de Risa and Felipe Angeles, where soon-to-be Pastor Millo and his family have been faithfully serving for 3 years.
Reading Bible. Large print. We're giving the crafts to the pastor's wife, Abigail. We're distributing the clothing that people donated to us. With the pastor's family. We're at the church right now. Riding ourselves to Charcos. Arriving at Charcos. Pastor Millo uses is made out of adobe. And the kids are out in that little building having their lesson.
Lo hizo por ti, lo hizo por mí. Qué hermoso es el mundo de Dios.
Felipe Angeles Village. It is midnight and we are grabbing our dinner. We are at Pastor Raul's house. Today was an eventful day. We just got back from Francisco y Madero. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Today's an eventful day, from practicing the puppet play here in the patio of my grandma's house in Lerdo, to traveling to Francisco Madero, having companionship and eating, from going to Felipe Angeles in the middle of the desert, having no signal at all, doing puppet show, stickers, bubbles, distributing clothing, going to Charcos de Risa, doing the same things there, leaving at 10 at night, going back to Francisco y Madero, and having a van malfunction that it got fixed, picking up dinner there at 12 a.m., and now we're back. Call it a night.
So yesterday I forgot a lot of details from being so late, but it was full of adventure. From the start, just getting into the van is an adventure. We have no AC. It is about 103 degrees inside the van. We sit all the way in the back, and there's bumps constantly in Mexico, just so people slow down. So we hit those bumps, our stomach hurts just from bouncing everywhere for a good 3 hours. We traveled to Francisco y Madero, which is a city about an hour away from Lerdo, a city where we're staying right now. We all share waters with everybody, just because I know a lot of kids and adults don't bring water with them, or they can't afford just to keep buying waters, and so we just share our drinks with them. We got to Francisco y Madero, the place where Pastor Jaime and Abigail are staying, and they were living with their in-laws, but now they're living at the church of their in-laws. And from the start, they fed us. It was really good food, and we gave a tote of crafts to Abigail. Her name is Abigail Reina.
Yeah, the other Abigail.
Yeah, not this Abby.
Not me.
There's 2 Abbies. And clothing, 2 suitcases full of clothing, like 60 dresses, and playing with the kids. Their name is Iram and Asael, which is Pastor Millo's 2 little kids. And after eating, we just went to Felipe Angeles. So this is called the zone of silence, because once you start going in more, there's no signal at all, like no cell phone signal, no, like nothing. It's just there's no way to contact anybody if something happened on the way there. And that's about like 2 hours into the desert. It was sweat against sweat. A kid was on top of me. Every bump hurt. We were just smushed together. But it was really fun. And we went to Felipe Angeles, a small village, probably like the population of 30 people. And we did a puppet play. We were like in this metal crate, and we put a towel. We sat on bricks. It was a struggle to find a place just to put our puppet stuff. And
we found red ants.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we found red ants over there. Especially the other Abby got like 20 on her leg.
Yeah.
And I got like 5.
The pastor's wife, Abby, got bit by red ants, which is not funny at all. Those things hurt. So she got some bit marks from the red ants. And, oh man, we just did so much stuff.
We also had to watch out for scorpions.
Oh, yep.
We didn't see any, but we were told to be careful.
Yeah, they told us to be careful of scorpions and snakes. But we did not see any of it. We gave bubbles. Man, the kids loved the bubbles, the stickers, clothing. Everybody was just so grateful about it. And then leaving from Felipe Angeles, because we went in the afternoon, we got to a different village about 30 minutes away called Charcos de Risa, which means puddles of laughter, because it barely ever rains. They get water, sometimes more than one. They just don't get water. The pump comes to deliver water, but it's not drinking water. And the livestock is loose. Her donkeys, cows, horses, everything's loose. And they stay in a little adobe building for their church services, and we were out with the kids. And then during the puppet play, red ants bit me and Abby, and red ants was like over our play papers for the puppets. It was close to our legs, close to our feet, close to our knees. It was just everywhere. And Abigail Reina, the pastor's wife, and another helper, Dana, she helped us hold the blanket, a sheet, just because we didn't have anywhere to hold it. And the kids loved it. We gave them bubbles and stickers as well, and clothing for that village. We left at 10 at night from that place. And on our way back to Francisco y Madero, so it's from Charcos about an hour and a half to like an hour 45 minutes. the whole entire time we were singing in the van. Little Iram, the pastor's son, had a small guitar, and he would play it the whole entire time. And it's hard to sing when there's a bunch of bumps, but through all those bumps, the belt that holds up the gas tank broke off, and from all the buzz, just really bumpy. And so 15 minutes away from Francisco, we heard noise, and we're just like, what's going on? So we stopped on the side of the road. We had to be careful because we're really, really close to the canal, and it was really dark, so we got to make sure we didn't fall in there. And once we got to our destination, sure enough, the belt broke off, because that's when we found out. And this happened at midnight. So at midnight we got to Francisco Madero, and a guy from a church came out and helped us fix it. And during that time, me, Abby, and the Pastor Millos, his wife, Dana, a girl that helped us in the villages, we went out for food because we were all hungry, so we got food at midnight. There are stray dogs everywhere. They're chasing the vehicles. We get back with the food, and thank God they were able to fix our van. We ate with everybody. We got back into the van, and again, there was no AC. Even though it's nighttime, it still gets kind of warm, and it is sweat against sweat. I mean, your clothes are drenched. And we towards halfway back to Lerdo, because we were from Francisco. We need to go all the way back to Lerdo. So it's a good, an hour and a half. Towards like halfway to the ride, me and Abby tried to nap, but it's so bumpy that your head just like bang on the window constantly, so you cannot nap. And we got home about 1:30 at night, but just to sleep, 2 in the morning, we didn't even shower. It was so late, we were so tired, so we were sweaty and dusty, and red ants bit us, and we were thirsty because we were sharing our water, so even ourselves, we didn't have enough water. It was hot, full of adventure, and that was yesterday. That's all the details I forgot to mention, but stay tuned. Say bye, Abby.